Well, as you may have noticed, I am still not back in my bookcase because there's still renovation going on in there in House of Different Spirits. So I am out here on the porch to review some rums. Specifically, I wanted to review some lightly aged cane juice rums from, I was going to say atypical locations, but it's not really that atypical. Just, places that aren't like the French Caribbean. It's gonna also do some Haitian stuff today, but I'm gonna keep it modest for this porch recording. So we're just gonna do two. What have I got? These are two distilleries I've hit before. One is O Reizinho on the island of Madeira, just off the coast of Africa. So both of these are African rums, but one is also part of Europe. By which I mean this Madeira rum. It's technically also Portuguese because the Portuguese settled the place. It was really the place where colonialization sort of started. And the second rum is from MIM. MIM, a distillery, really a cashew plantation in Ghana that has also started making some really, really cool sugarcane rum. I absolutely love the last MIM I had. This is from the same vintage. So let's get started. Let's try the O Reizinho first. Hopefully the setting will not interfere with my notes too much. That is a very loud bird. O Reizinho has a note that is very distinctive to them. And I want to call it something like fruity gasoline. It doesn't sound appealing, but it is. Oh, I didn't give any details on this. Sorry, all this is throwing me off. O Reizinho, this is just labeled Rum Agricola da Madeira. And basically, this is 57.5% cane juice, pot-distilled cane juice rum that they aged for a short period, so 9 months in Madeira wine casks. No indication of what kind of Madeira casks, but that's what it is. Oh. And yeah, you've got that kind of so it's lemon bars and the computer's turning off. The computer's not happy about this. Oh no. No, we're still recording. Everything's going wrong today. Lemon bars, tons of flowers, lots of flowers, a mix of actual wild flowers, but also a little bit of potpourri, orange peel, also some blueberry actually. Blackberry. But it's all kind of overlaid with that kind of fruity gasoline note, which is just so distinctive of this distillery. More flowers. There's some minerality to this. Wet stones. It's got some seashells. Touch of aniseed, but very modest. I mean, once you're past the gasoline, this is just a beautiful, remarkably clean rum. Is there a cask influence? I mean, it's very subtle. There's maybe a touch of some kind of nut. What is that? Actually, there's a car. He wants to make sure that no other cars are in the alley. It's actually, there's a little bit of a cashew thing on this. Like cashew and pecans with a dash of honey as well. But it's very subtle. There's not a lot of cask on this, and I'm not mad about that because I really, really like O Reizinho's distillate on the palate. Oh, this is good. I've talked before about what I call the aging ditch, which is this kind of heuristic I have that when you put a spirit in the barrel, for the initial period, it actually loses complexity for a while until it kind of like pulls itself out of the ditch and sort of starts to gain complexity, gets back to where it was, and then perhaps, if you're lucky, kind of surpasses its previous complexity. This is the aging ditch. This, I was worried, would be kind of right in the middle of that ditch, where we would be hitting we would be hitting a ton of wood, a ton of cask influence, and it would just be kind of interfering with the spirit, and a little bit dead, a little bit silent. That is not what's going on. This is very much alive, and I'm not sure if it's because, I don't know, maybe the casks are just not that active. The color would certainly indicate that. Or maybe just like it hasn't fallen into the ditch yet. I'm not sure, but this works. Oh, this is cheapy too. Like a couple of the European retailers, this is not expensive. Wow. What are you getting here? Honestly, a lot of the notes here remind me of, don't get too excited, high ester Jamaica. There's a lot of berries in this. Blueberries, blackberries, some apricot. Dried peach. That kind of hint of honey. Fruity honey, like orange blossom honey, something like that. Lemon bars, orange. There's an orange twist thing. Bergamot. Yeah, a little bit of cashew, a little bit of like a pecan note. The environmental noises are not going to leave me alone today. And that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna carry on with it. Everything's fine. White pepper. More bergamot. Actually, more like a full-blown Earl Grey tea note on this. Aniseed, fennel. Very subtle though. This is quite clean. And my beloved gasoline note. I mean, for the money, for like how old this is, I'm just gonna pour more of this. This is great. This is a total home run. Like, this is awesome. I don't remember what I scored the little 3-year-olds. I don't think this is far behind. Killer. All right. I'm going to give this some water and we'll come back to it. 3, 4, it'll probably take 5. Let's do 5. All right, moving on to the Ghana 2020. So this is from Rum Club, which is a German bottler. There's no cask number, but this is their edition number 54. 347 bottles of this, but there's lots of this 2020 Ghana out there. Distilled December 2020, bottled May 2025, so about 4.5 years old. 64.3% alcohol, bourbon cask, and yeah, this was distilled by MIM on their pot still. Actually, these are both pot stills. Funny how that works. I'm a little bit scared of the bourbon cask. bourbon casks can swamp cane juice rums pretty quickly, but I remember loving a previous bottling of this batch. So let's see what we got. Oh no! Very bourbony, very bourbony. I mean, vanilla, cane syrup, cinnamon sticks. Not really any cherry to speak of. But yeah, like some ginger shavings, touches of sawdust. Very American oak. American oak. I mean, that's a lot of what this is. No. I want my awesome Ghana cane juice distillate. No, it's still in there. Flowers, some nice florals, orange. Ooh, really like intense, like a blood orange note. Blood orange, really like the most boring of all the oranges, but I don't mind when I get it in a spirit. It's a little bit special. Blood orange, a little bit of lemon peel, rocks. Okay, now it's coming through. Lots of rocks, white pepper, some herbaceousness too. Oregano, sage. I mean, it's still really. I'm having to cut through the American oak to get all this stuff, but there's a fair bit going on here. There's a little bit of brininess. There's a touch of black olive. Okay, I was ready to give up on this, and I was wrong. I was wrong. This is kind of pulling me back. It's winning me back. Oh, what is that? There's it's some kind of a pickled vegetable. What kind of pickled vegetable is it? It's not a cucumber. It's like maybe an onion or something. Pickled root vegetables. Let's go with that. Fun on the palate. Oh. 64.3% on this, and you you definitely feel it. I'm going to pour some more of this. Again, the most obvious flavors right away are American oak, vanilla, sawdust, ginger shavings, cane syrup. Well, really like brown sugar. But the thing is, even if this was just bourbon-y, it would be a pretty darn good bourbon. This is delicious. If you really hate American oak, can't stand it, you're still not going to like this too much because it's very dominant, but wow. If you have some bourbon-y friends and you're looking to win hearts and minds, this would not be the worst thing to pour for them. Lots of American oak power on this, but there's a little bit more to it. Freshly ground, earthy black pepper, cinnamon. Well, that's again part of the oak thing. Wet stones, gravel, fennel, some mint. So we got some hippie toothpaste elements coming through. Sage, oregano, kind of a tea leaf thing. What is that? like a Darjeeling leaf thing. Nah, I lost it. There's more going on in this. It's just hard to cut through the oak to get to it. A little brine, a little oliviness. A little bit of something like a pickled yam or something. Something like that. I don't know. Something weird and Central Eastern European. I don't know exactly. But certainly delicious. It's not. I mean, I was hoping to get like a funky, savory, wildly citrusy cane juice rum, and not so much like an American oak bomb. But so it's not what I expected, but it's still pretty good. That said, I want to add some water to this and see what happens. Because I would not be surprised if the distillate starts to come out when you add water to this. Do I want to do one more? Just like a half squirt more. Not even that, like a drop or two. Just a drop or two. There we go. Okay, back to the Madeira rum. O Reizinho, round 2. It's so good. It's just take a grapefruit, a cantaloupe, slice it open, throw some other stuff in there. Black licorice, citrus peel, but then just pour gasoline over the whole thing. There's some rocks in there too. I mean, that's what it smells like, and I absolutely love this profile. It's such a fun rum. I really, really love this distillery. The nuttiness is coming through a little bit more now. It's almost like combining with the honey note, which, okay, that makes sense, because that's all cask, right? That's the Madeira. So it's kind of a honey nut Cheerios note without the Cheerios. This is fun. I kind of like this. Do you like this? Leave a comment below if you like me tasting on the porch. On the palate. Oh, Lordy. Oh. This has balance. This has balance. This is terrific. This is like this has balance like a a 50-kilo Olympic lifter, like pulling a record snatch PR and then kind of coming up with it, even though it's a little bit wobbly, and being able to pull out of it. That is the kind of balance this has. I like this. Because there are elements to this which are quite hairy. There's like a what is that? Like a grapefruit thing has come through now that I've added a little bit of water, and almost like a Sunny Delight. You know, the really chemically artificial orange drink, I guess we have in the U.S. Grapefruit and Sunny Delight are now in the house, along with the gasoline and all the other notes from before. I mean, the mouth presence is impeccable on this. It's unfair for something that's 9 months old. Huge, powerful arrival. It just clings to your whole palate. Just covers it in pepper and like numbing spice, aniseed, and citrus. And then it gets all the way back to your tonsils despite the lack of age. And it just kind of hangs on there. All the elements just hold on. I mean, it could, could there be more? Sure. I mean, but for a relatively basic rum, this is tremendous. I don't remember what I scored the 3-year-old, which I like that too, but I'll call this an 87. It's very, very, very good. This is a fabulous little rum, and you should go buy it if you see it. 87 points for the 9-month-old O Reizinho Rum Agricola da Madeira. Very impressive. Back to the Ghana. Oh, why does my computer keep shutting down? It does not like these conditions. Come on, wake up. No, wake up. Thank you. Okay. I mean, on the nose, the Ghana, coming back to it, it has balance too. Has the distillate reasserted itself? Yeah, it has. Getting a little bit of, the citrus is still there, the rocks, the herbaceousness. But there's also a little bit of a savory element coming through. A little bit of like a chicken bouillon cube kind of thing. Very fun. I mean, it's balanced. It's still got a lot of American oak on it, but it doesn't feel like I'm having to fight for the notes as much as I was before, which is a good sign for how this is going to behave with time and air in the bottle. Okay, on the palate. What is happening down there? Life in Chicago. Ooh. It's a very good cane juice rum with a lot of American oak on it, but it's still, you can tell what it is. Like, sometimes I'll get a cane juice rum in a bourbon cask in a blind or something. I'll just be like, this is clearly a bourbon. Not this time. This time I can tell. The rocks, the hippie toothpaste, mint and fennel thing. You can tell this is a rum. You can tell this is a cane juice rum. It's got balance. It's got power. It's got pretty good mouth presence. I would like a little bit more complexity. I would like the cane to sing a little bit more on this, which I think the other 2020 that I had was doing. You know what? This is still fabulous, though. I'm still going to give this 86 plus. Because it does improve with water, and it's, I mean, maybe if you're a rum nerd, gun to my head, oh, come on. Gun to my head, this is maybe less interesting than the O Reizinho, because it's more bourbony, but it's a good bourbony. And again, if you have friends you're trying to bring over to the dark side, this is throw this at them, see what they think. Yeah, that I guess is the video. 87 points for the O Reizinho. This is, for the price this is they're asking for this. This is phenomenal. 87 points. Rum Club Ghana 2020. 86 points. Very, very bourbony, but has character, has complexity. I like it. And that is the video. Thanks for watching. And last note. Over on the Patreon, I have put up a post, which is basically the Q&A request post. So if you are on the Patreon, you can go there and ask me questions that you would like me to answer, and I will answer them in September sometime. And if you are not a patron member, kicking me money for my little reviews like this, for doing the work of digging out gems like this, you know, what are you doing? If you if you have the spare cash, come help me out. Anyways, thanks. That is the video. Thanks for watching. And hopefully, again, in the next one, I will be back by my bookcase. Bye.